shift yet? There we go. All right, thank you. Top of the morning to ya, right? Welcome to the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, where we are transforming lives, building dreams, and revealing love, where all we ask is that you stay completely open to changing your life by changing your mind. Welcome home. Glad you're here. So knowing that wonderful things are unfolding, and welcome to everyone on the live stream, let's stand up and join the choir in music. I don't know what we're singing.
Woke up this morning with my mind, stay on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind, stay on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind, stay on spirit. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Good morning, High Desert Center for Spiritual Living. Great to see you. Whew. I'm Lori Smith. I'm your MC today. And here at the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living, we are an all-inclusive center of love. We recognize and celebrate each person as divinely unique. We view each individual as an expression of the one spirit in all. Together, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone. We teach and embody the science of mind principles that support our core values, which are love, healing, spiritual growth, oneness, abundance, service, and diversity. Thank you for choosing the High Desert Center for Spiritual Living today. Welcome home. And welcome to everyone who is joining us online today. Say hello in the chat box and let us know that you're watching and how you're doing today. We'd love to see and hear more from you. If you are joining us for the first time in person today, a very special welcome to you. We have welcome packets like this out in the welcome desk, so make sure you get one of those. And if you have any questions, always connect with the office during business hours. We also have a Books and More bookstore that's also open. All the ways that you can connect with the center can be found in your program, so please take it home with you. It's handy and connects. It has information about connecting, and the QR code on the back is useful. So if you know how to do that with your phone, if you don't, check with somebody here, they can help you with that. And now it's time for announcements. Current events happening at our center can always be found on the concierge table, online through our social media platforms, and the community calendar found on our website. These are updated regularly, so please check often. We are always adding new and exciting opportunities to gather here at the center. So today, at 11:30 is our monthly board meeting. We eat while we meet. Pizza and salad will be served. All are welcome. And tomorrow, Monday, tomorrow, the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day, I hope you all got your corned beef and cabbage ready. But tomorrow morning at 10:30 is the women's group, and that is facilitated by licensed psychotherapist Tammy Hunt. And this Wednesday, the Shamanic Drum Circle opens their doors at 6:45 this Wednesday night, and they promptly close at 7, so you want to be on time. See the flyers in the garden room for details about upcoming monthly meeting dates. This Thursday, March 20th at noon, join Practitioner Emeritus Judy St. Clair for the Spring Equinox Meditation. That's at noon on Thursday, right here in the sanctuary. This is a beautiful time of renewal and planting seeds for the future. Love donations appreciated. Thank you. And karaoke will be happening this Friday night, hosted by our lovely Tina. She's working in the garden room right now. That's Friday the 21st from 6 to 9. All are welcome. Bring a friend. There's Tina right there. Say hi, Tina. Thank you, Tina. And there'll be games and snacks, and the kids have a lot of fun. They were playing Jenga last time, so bring your kids. Saturday the 22nd, the center is hosting a parking lot treasure hunt sale. Come find your treasures. The bookstore will be open also. There'll be huge savings there. So everybody will have a parking lot spot, and they'll have things that they're giving away or selling, and we want to help them out. So come on and join us. That'll be from 8 to noon, the 22nd, Saturday. Also on Saturday, the 22nd, is the monthly Growing Gracefully class and workshop. The doors open at 11:15 on Saturday, the 22nd. The theme this month is all about soothing winter skin. So you learn about how essential oils can help your skin, okay? That's what that's about. So that's Saturday the 22nd, and they start at 11:15. There's a $10 cash donation at the door that includes a light and refreshing lunch. Then, next Sunday, the 23rd, we have Conscious Conversations at noon. If you have any questions, see Tina, and all are welcome. We meet here in the sanctuary at noon after the fellowship on Sunday. All right. Healthy Spirit Fair is coming. Everybody ready? Oh, Saturday. Oh, you got to be ready. It's April 12th, so mark your calendars, April 12th, for the Healthy Spirit Fair. Grab some flyers out on the concierge table that's right outside the door, and spread the word. If you are an interested vendor, please contact the office and reserve your space. You can also find event pages on our Facebook. Also coming up in May is our retreat. Reminder that this inclusive Enrich Your Spirit retreat is happening the 16th through the 18th in May, located at the beautiful RW Ranch Retreat Center, which is 900 acres of very fabulous, I want to tell you, it's amazing, that out in Lucerne Valley, who knew? And you won't get to go to this place unless you go to a retreat, so this is your opportunity. We're looking forward to a soulful retreat where we are reigniting our spirit, cultivating inner peace, and embrace personal growth in a serene, nurturing environment. There will be guided workshops, music, grounding practices, time in nature, gourmet meals, comfortable rooms, and much, much, much more. You can find the registration and payment options on our website, or you can call the office. There's also flyers and information out on the concierge table. Check it out. And I'm going to invite Judy St. Clair, where is Judy? Oh, she's right behind me, to talk about the Hefferland Fund. Here's Judy.
Here we are. It's that time of year again. Isn't that great? Don't sound too great. Okay, this is what it's all about. Our Hefferland, let me find where she wants here. Our Hefferland Fund has generously pledged to match donations to help cover the cost of our AC and the future AC and ducting we need to do in the building, because we need to replace the ducting. It's over 20 years old. But for dollar, up to $7,500. Right now, in this wonderful little bottle, I already have $1,350. I know, as we have done before, I know we can meet 7,500 because we've done 15,000 and we have done 50,000. We can do it. What do you do with that loose change in your hands, ladies? I know you're lugging around in your purse like I am. Take it, dump it in here in the bottle. If you have an extra 10, 20, 50, $100, $200, $1,000, one person did, put a check in. I'll take whatever way you want to give it, you know. But we want to fill this up, and we want to make this really great. Remember, all we need to do is 7,500, and we'll end up with 15,000. So let your abundance grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Woohoo. All right, and a reminder, your practitioners are here to serve you every Sunday. You can find a prayer request box in the garden room. That's that room right outside the sanctuary. And the box is right under the our founder Ernest Holmes' picture. Or see a practitioner of the day right here after service, that'd be Frank, for a quick spiritual mind treatment, which is the science of mind philosophy, is what we call affirmative prayer. Our practitioners are here to know the truth for you and work with you, and you change your thinking, you change your mind, you change your life. Thank you, practitioners, for your service. We appreciate you. Now I welcome all who would like to join hugs and handshakes, this time to greet each other with a hug, a handshake, or you may remain in your seats. The choice is yours. Come on down.
Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everyone you meet. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everyone you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everyone you meet. Everybody get up on your feet, see the light in everyone you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we
All right, all right. Yeah, I know. That's the best part of the whole service, right? Okay. Everybody settled? Okay. Please join me with our affirmative statement for the day. Find it up here on your monitors. I'll say it once, and then if you'll join me for 2 repetitions, okay, please? I am open to receiving divine inspiration. I am open to receiving divine inspiration. I am open to receiving divine inspiration. Careful what you ask for. Yeah. It's now time for me to read Dr. Ernest Holmes' promises. You may join me if you wish. Stand up on the monitor. I keep the promise that I have made myself to affirm in this moment that I am abundant, healthy, wealthy, strong, and happy. I keep the intention to daily speak this truth to my inner soul, telling it that it is wonderful and marvelous, that it is one with the great cause of life, truth, power, and action. I whisper these things into my soul until it breaks forth into songs of joy. I embrace those possibilities. I assure my soul. There we go. Okay. And it's now time for our contemplation. And now I invite Judy St. Clair to assist me with our ceremony of lighting the flames of faith. Go. We perform the Flames of Faith ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all beings, come from one great universal presence, which we call Spirit. The unity candle represents the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the shamanic tradition, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the second candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the third candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the devotion to prayer and path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle acknowledging all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for inclusivity, affirming that all are welcome here. And as we light the final candle, the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of loved ones, knowing that they have the experience of Spirit's eternal love. And so it is. If you will join me in prayer, please. We recognize the spiritual center of our universe. Many traditions call it God. They use many other names. We choose to call it Spirit because we recognize it is an energy form along with many other attributes. We are divine spiritual beings having a human experience. We are sparks from that divine fire. It is our birthright. And through education and practice of prayer and meditation, we awaken within ourselves that divine fire, that perfection, that supreme intelligence that knows all things, knows no boundaries, but is everywhere present simultaneously. We choose daily to take a few moments to go into silent prayer and recognize our legitimate divinity at our very center and core. Some will call this the soul. It is important to go in and drink from the waters of Spirit every day, to be refreshed and renewed, so that we are shining lights in a world of much chaos and confusion. We anchor ourselves in our spiritual identity and move forward in every day with our walk and our talk, and it's reflected in our daily lives and all of our affairs. So we rejoice in the knowledge that we are spiritual beings. We rejoice and honor that commitment to bring light into the world. I speak these words into the law of mind recognizing their profound truth within each of us. And I release these ideas into the universe to attract other spiritual beings of like mind, so they may be a blessing to the earth and all its people. And so it is. And now, the Reverend Valerie.
Good morning, good
I was
morning.
gonna say-
He wasn't sure what he was going to say, so, oh, good. Good morning. Best day ever, yes? Ah, spring is in the air. Yay. I'm excited, and welcome to those of you that are here for the very first time. We do honor all paths, because who am I to judge anybody's path? Whatever works for you is fabulous. This is a philosophy, a way of life. We study spiritual laws just like physical laws, like the law of gravity. It's going to work for you and for me just the same. It's not going to say, oh, you're special, so I'm not going to use this. We're going to let this float. Law of gravity is always working just like the law of spiritual principles. What we put out there is what comes back. So we want to be mindful of what we put out there. And one of the reasons I came to this philosophy in the first place is that they said, don't believe me, question everything. Question, check it out, see if it works for you. What seeds are you planting in mind? And as I was thinking about it, we create certain molds in our mind, and this is your mind. This is your mind's on thought. Can't make my little Jell-O mold come out, but every thought creates our reality. Sorry, somebody can have this later. I didn't touch it yet. I didn't like it. And green. So we're molding certain things into our life based on our thoughts. It's kind of like baking a cake. All of us, every thought brings a different spice and a different energy. And so every thought that we're putting out there is creating our reality. What you focus on expands. So if I said, I want you to look around here and focus on everything that's green, and there's a lot of green today, yes, St. Patrick's Day, and then close your eyes and tell me everything in this room that's yellow. It's like, but I didn't focus on that. So we want to be mindful of what we're focusing on, regardless of what's happening in life. The spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, it's stuff out there in the world, is the beginning of spring, which is a time to sow new seeds. And the beautiful practitioner emeritus, Judy St. Clair, is going to do a wonderful celebration at noon on Thursday, where you come in and do a meditation based on spring coming to, it's the 21st is when the spring starts. And so this is when my dad was a farmer back in Nebraska, and would always be planting the seeds. And it's like, it's time to till the soil, mix it all up, and then what seeds am I going to consciously plant? He would plant milo, corn, wheat. Sometimes you'd see those amber waves of grain, and right in the middle there's a corn stalk, and it's like, what happened? Well, the seed wasn't pure. And sometimes our seed thoughts in our life are not pure, and it's easy to get caught up in everything else that's going on out there, because there's so much stuff going on out there. And so many thoughts. And so it's like, okay, can I be firmly planted right where I am and be at peace, love, and harmony, regardless of whatever's happening out there? Because the more I'm at peace, love, and harmony, the more it ripples out into the universe. The more everyone around me is at that peace, love, and harmony. And I like to know that anything that doesn't serve me, any energies, any thoughts, are moving out of my life. And sometimes it's like, there is so much going on, and we can get caught up into the muck. But as they say, no mud, no lotus. The lotus flower blooms up through the mud, and if we didn't have the mud, we wouldn't have the lotus. And then the lotus flower goes back into the mud. Just like this paper here, before it was this sheet of paper, it was a tree. And before that, it was something else, dirt, whatever, it was a seed. And so we're continually evolving. There's a wonderful story that I love. It's about two babies in the mother's womb, and the two babies were having a conversation. It's like, oh, we're getting so big and it's getting crowded here that pretty soon we are going to be leaving the womb. And, you know, I believe in the mother, I do. And the other twin said, we've never seen the mother. We don't know of the mother. You're just talking about the mother, but we've never seen. I don't think the mother exists. And the other said, I have to believe it, that the mother is there. I'm believing it. And I'm knowing that there is life after the womb. There's life after the womb. It's a great analogy that life is forever going, and even though we may not see spirit, we may not see electricity, but I know that when I plug something in, it absolutely works. So making sure that we are plugged into spirit, plugged into the divine ideas of the universe. Planting seeds of intention. You know, if there is things that we're feeling, we can just shift our awareness. Sometimes easier said than done. Have you ever got on one of those thought trains that is going 150 miles one direction? It's like, whoa, let's jump onto a different thought train, because if this thought train is not working for me, if this is not a seed that I want to plant, if this is not something I want to grow in my life, let me shift my focus. And sometimes it's easier said than done, because sometimes we're just caught up in it, whether we're in traffic and it's like, oh, the traffic. It's like, oh, let me take a breath and know that with every slowdown in the traffic, I can just be in the flow of life, and I am always in the divine right time, always. That things are just always working out for me. I was in line at the store the other day, and there was somebody in the other line, and I said, I'm going to shift over to this line because I feel like it's moving better and faster. And he's like, yeah. And sometimes it's better to just go with the flow, because you never know what's going to happen. He said, I'm a truck driver, and I have to know when I get caught up in traffic, it might be because there's something out there that's happening that I don't want to experience, and so I am always in the right flow. I loved that. I loved that he was just claiming it and just stating it, because I don't know about any of you, but if I'm at the store and I shift lines, then it's like, oh, now that line's moving faster. And then we shift lines again, and it's like, oh, now that line's moving faster. So it's like, okay, let me just be where I am and know everything is happening in the divine right time, in the divine perfection. When I think about that, I think of the synchronicity of life, and I've had so many synchronicities. Way back when I was working with national seminars, and I'm traveling to Corpus Christi, Texas, and they had me on layover in Houston. Well, my oldest son, who is an actor, he is Bumblebee at Universal Studios. He takes pictures with kids all day. He's got to do a lot of Make-A-Wish. And so they were sending him to Florida and then to London with the costume. And so I wanted to see how, I'm on layover. I might as well give him a call. How's your trip going? He's like, I'm on layover in Houston. I'm like, what? I'm on layover in Houston. You're not even going to Houston. You're not even going to Texas. You're going to Florida. He was on layover in Houston. And so he was at gate C. I was at gate A. It's like, oh, let me come over there because I have a little more time than you do. And so his friends, because he usually makes a lot of things up, his friends thought he was making it up that his mother was here at the airport. What is your mother doing here? She just came to see me, you know? But it's so amazing when we put thoughts out there, because my thought had been, I had moved to San Jose, and I thought, I haven't seen him for a long time. I'd love to see him, and so excited that he gets to go to London with the costume. So being able to see him, Spirit just made it work. I didn't know how. I couldn't have organized that in any way, shape, or form. So just getting in that space of gratitude. Gratitude for what is and what isn't. And sometimes it may look, oh my God, there's all this stuff going on, and I'm knowing that something higher is happening for everyone in my experience, everyone in life, and that we stay firmly planted in our intentions of love, peace, harmony. Ernest Holmes says this, so I have a quote up here. The one who can throw himself with complete abandon into the limitless sea of reciprocity, having receptivity, thank you. The one who can throw himself with complete abandon into the limitless sea of receptivity, having cut loose from the apparent moorings, is the one who will always receive the greatest reward. So if we can just throw ourselves into that sea of receptivity, I am ready to receive the best. Always. And so if I can just throw myself in there knowing the best is happening regardless of everything else, that life is good and nobody can control my mind. Whatever is happening out there, I do not have to give my power away. Because the minute we blame someone for anything, or that we're angry about something, then we're giving our power away. And it's like, I don't need to give my power away. Let me stay in that wonderful space of love and knowing that wonderful things are always happening, and go to that space of gratitude. Let me be grateful. Let me tell you, I am so grateful for the members here, incredibly grateful for the strong, powerful board that we have and the wonderful practitioners, because something wonderful is always happening regardless of appearances that are happening right in front of us. It's like, okay, there's shift happening, and do you feel the shift? In the universe, there's so much stuff going on right now. So the more we can make sure that we are not stepping into, I like to call it the crazy pool of dysfunction. I can jump in there with everyone that's into that crazy pool, and I'm going down too. Or I can take a step back and take a breath and go to that gratitude space. I am so grateful for the beautiful spring, for the beautiful blue sky, for the people around me, because I surround myself with loving, wonderful people. And knowing that that is happening, and releasing anything that does not serve me. And sometimes we have to keep talking ourselves down from the ledge. You ever have to do that? It's like, oh, but this is and then it's like, no, all is well, all is well. And then it's like, oh, but this is happening and that. And it's like, oh, but all is well. Out of the mud comes the lotus flower, and it's like, okay, even though things may look murky and may look rough, it's like, let me keep moving through it. And maybe I'm in my sadness and I don't want to go through the spiritual bypass. Let me admit it to myself. Let me cry if I need to. Let me just not stay stuck in anything. I don't want to stay stuck. I want to shift. And I want to make sure that I'm creating the mold that I want by the thoughts that I'm thinking. So what is it that I'm wanting? And this is why it's a beautiful day to plant our intentions. Just like if we were planting a seed of love, peace, harmony, abundance, and health and goodness, what must I give my seed and my plant in order for that to grow? Well, let me give it some attention. Let me give it some love. Let me give it my awareness that even though I planted the seed, I'm not like, come on, hurry, 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 because, we say an affirmation, I say we state it, we create it by our attention. We visualize, verbalize, feelingly believe that it's growing. I don't know how and I don't know when, but I'm just going to keep focusing and giving it that water, that love, and attention. Because if you plant a seed, you expect something to grow, right? But if I go in there and start digging up the dirt, it's like, why aren't you growing yet? It's going to take a little more time. And so it's like, let's not dig it up. Let's just give it love and that nurturing, and just know that the soil, it's doing its thing. And it's just like the fertile soil of our mind. We plant those seeds of goodness, love, that harmony, and we continue to move in the direction knowing that it's growing. One of my favorite lines, and I feel like I use it a lot, but I love it so much, that we move in the direction of our most dominant thought. What are the dominant thoughts in your mind? What's the dominant ingredient in that Jell-O mold? Because that's what I'm creating. So what is your dominant thought? About yourself, about life. And I'm not talking about your second grade teacher's thought about you, or your mother's, or your sister's, or something that you interpreted. Because here's what happens in life. We have over 60,000 thoughts every single day. Most of them are about yesterday. Maybe a few about the future. And maybe a few about where we are. The more we can be present here and let go of the past and be mindful of our thoughts, because the thoughts of the past, only about 50% of them are correct. Only about 50%. Because I don't know if any of you have siblings, but let me tell you, my sister and I have gotten into arguments about stuff that she remembers one way and I remember another way. And it's like, right? It's not a thing. It's your thinking that makes it so. So there's no good, no bad. There just is. It's our thinking that gives it energy. It's our thinking that makes it so. So if I want to think good thoughts about myself in the future and where I am right now, let me let go of the past. Let me be in that space of love, peace, harmony, goodness is happening. Things are always working out for me. I have another quote. The road to freedom lies not through mysteries or occult performances, but through the intelligent use of natural forces and laws. There's a law of cause and effect. What you put out is what comes back. And sometimes when I have something that comes back to me that just kind of smacks me in the face, I'm like, what have I been putting out there? Let me make sure that I'm putting out good seeds of gratitude, of abundance, of harmony, and just trusting the universe that all is working out. These are laws. What goes in must come out. It's kind of like your computer, right? I can't have a software on my computer if I haven't installed it. I can't just make it happen. I will this computer to have PowerPoint. Oh, no, I have to install the program. And the software is there. It's with us. We have software with us. It's that great computer of your mind that works faster than any other computer ever created. I have another quote by Ernest Holmes. We must learn to trust the law, depend upon it to carry out our desires, just as we trust the soil to nurture the seed we plant. We must trust the law and bring our ideas into form, just knowing that I've planted the seed, so it's going to grow. And being at that positive space of myself, that I am worthy and I am deserving. Because sometimes we're planting seeds and there's that back white noise in the back of our head that's saying, oh, I don't deserve, or I don't know how. Even if I don't know how, plant the seed. Spirit's going to bring it to you the easiest, softest, gentlest way it can, despite all of the blocks that we have in our mind about our worthiness, our goodness. And then trust that everything is in divine harmony and that life is eternal. And even if somebody has gone to a different planes of existence, we still can connect. Ernest Holmes used to say, the veil between is very thin, and I shall say no more. The veil between is very thin. And if we want answers from the universe or from our ancestors, all we need to do is go within. And don't trust me, just check it out for yourself. My father's passed away over 11 years now, and I will sit and have a cup of coffee with him once in a while to get some divine ideas, because there was an intelligence that I appreciated about him. And so getting in touch with that inner knower, because we are all connected. And even getting in touch with the divine Einstein. My sister used to teach 4th grade, and she said she would have her students put the Einstein cap on. We're getting ready to do a test. Put on your Einstein your cap. And then all of their test results went higher. And it's like, oh, you did so good. And it's like, it wasn't me, it was Einstein. Right? Kids are so innocent and just so real. And it's like, and yet it was you. This is your name on the test, and you did it. And it's that wonderful innocence of a child. It's like if we could just have that innocence of a child to just believe it's true. And so it is, for sure. It's like step into the world of a child or your inner child that's healed and whole and perfect and beautiful, and ask that inner child, what is my direction to go now? I would get out the crayons today, do some drawing of what is my intention, what am I planting, draw some beautiful pictures. I do not color inside the lines. More of a scribbler. But whatever it is, it's like be in that stream of consciousness where you're just letting the energy and the thoughts of the universe flow freely. Do some Jell-O. What's my mold right now? Get some Play-Doh. Create something new. I have another quote by Ernest Holmes. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he is thinking into it. So what will you plant today? Seeds of love, seeds of goodness, seeds of harmony. And we're all connected. And so we can feel the energy of the universe. So it's like, let me stand strong and trust that the power and the spirit with me is sending ripples of love out into the universe, that there is something wonderful going on, and sometimes there's a catalyst for change that's happening, and we can just step into that and say, you know what? I'm going to be at that place of peace, love, harmony, goodness, and gratitude for all that is and all that isn't. So let's take all of this energy and go inside our heart of hearts for just a moment, inside that fertile soil of the subconscious mind, knowing that we move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts. So right here, right now, we plant seeds of goodness, of love, of peace, of harmony, knowing that there's one power in the universe, back of everything, that aligns the stars, the planets, that keeps life flowing with ease, with grace, with love. that we go into that gratitude space, knowing that that energy of the universe that's flowing through each and every one of us is realigning every cell, that every organ is working in divine harmony together, that we just claim it, we focus on it, we know it's happening, and we go to that gratitude space that as we put our thoughts out there, our bodies become beautiful magnets, magnetizing to us prosperity, health, harmony, love, and divine creativity, that we just go so grateful for everything as I just release my word into the universal action of the law, knowing that my word is never returned void. And so it is. So it is. So we're going to bring the choir back up and have some great music, knowing that we are all planting beautiful seeds of love. Thank you, choir. Thank you. Yes. Okay. It's that time to give, so as our ushers come forward, knowing that as we give, we absolutely do receive, that we keep that reciprocity in life happening, because when we give, we open up the channels to receive. So giving, receiving, all the same. Let's say our giving affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. Thank you. I choose so centered, knowing that life is to me multiplied abundantly. All right. Thank you.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place,
Thank you. Knowing that we are divinely blessed by our givingness. Knowing that life is good and life is very good as we just be in that wonderful space of openness and goodness and positive love. Knowing all is well. And so it is. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, ushers. And knowing that we're excited about the Hefferland Fund, I have to say. I'm just really excited about it because we had to do a lot of grant papers and get some letters of recommendation for this center, and to have wonderful, cool air in the summer is really important. So knowing that that's wonderful, and so many great things happening this week, from the shamanic drumming, the women's group, the wonderful equinox meditation that Judy does in the spring and in the fall, and I am so excited. So with that, knowing that the practitioner of the day, which is Frank, will come up here and do a prayer afterwards, we do stand and we form a big circle as we sing our ending song. It's a celebration song, and so if you'll stand up and join me, and we'll create a circle.
I can't help it, God makes me want to sing. I can't help it, God makes me want to sing. It makes me feel so good, I can do anything. I can't help it, God makes me want to sing. I can't help it, God makes me want to sing. It makes me feel so good, I can do anything. It makes me feel so